So I did
Hi
want to
guys,
speed up this clip
welcome
just a little
to
bit
my
due to the
channel.
fact that I
I
was
am
sitting there
Zach,
counting and it was very,
your
very boring.
reinvested reseller. My whole goal here is to help you guys understand how to do some eBay, TCG player, anything that revolves around trading cards. What qualifies me for helping you guys understand this is I have about 22,000 sales on TCG Player. I do this part time, not full time. I work at the post office, so I can help you with packing. I can tell you what the post office actually wants to see compared to what a lot of people do because I see a lot of cards getting sent back in the postal stream. Uh, my goal is to help you guys move forward and source, but today's video is going to be about TCG Automate and Card Dealer Pro. I want to talk to you guys about both of those, which one is better than the other. I've seen videos on them both, I've used them both, but the biggest thing that I want you guys to know is pricing. This might be a two-part video, not 100% sure, but before we get into it and I show you guys my screen, please subscribe, share, comment, do whatever the YouTube lets you do. And from here on out, let's move forward. I will switch it over to my screen shortly, and I will not be seen anymore because, for one, I am not the most beautiful person on the internet. All right, so what I'm going to do is talk to you guys about certain options that we have here. Um, the biggest one is TCG Automate, which this helps you post to eBay. Both of these are for eBay, which I have just started implementing more eBay into my card sales. I usually do TCG Player, which I will do videos on that as well. But I want to talk about TCG Automate and Card Dealer Pro and the different aspects that these tools provide. So the biggest one is price. $10, which is going to be your beginner, and this will show you that once you get to the $40 a month, $20 a month, you will get cert lookup. This is for your PSA cards. I don't believe they do anything else. I think it is strictly PSA. Um, the biggest thing is we will also go through how well each one looks at the cards, how the AI describes the cards, stuff like that. I will run 100 cards of Magic through and 100 cards of Pokemon through. These both also do sports cards. Card Dealer Pro is known for its sports cards, and technically it was out before TCG Automate, and then TCG Automate just started adding sports cards now. So we will see what happens. I don't do sports cards, but the thing I do like about TCG Automate is they work with my scanner. I use the FI 8170, which is the one I would recommend. I will put a link for that in the description below. I believe it's about $900. If you want, I can do a video on that as well. But the biggest thing is you can do a yearly plan to save a little bit of money. It will do an upfront charge, so $204, $108, and so on and so forth. When Card Dealer Pro does not do that, I am almost positive. The only difference here is even for the $9 for Card Dealer Pro, you can still do PSA cards. And I will show you that in the thing. I will do a PSA card so you can understand what it does, how it posts its stuff on Card Dealer Pro. It is amazing. I just started that, and it takes the card's picture from PSA. So it looks to be like they are almost exactly the same price wise. if you do the yearly subscription, which, let's go to monthly just to put them side by side. 509, and we will test them out side by side. And it goes back to 19, so that is the same. 40, I am not 100% sure. You do get 100 more cards for the $19 one, but then you get 500 more cards on TCG Automate. And they allow you to start using PSA lookup. I haven't tested PSA lookup on TCG Automate, so I will, because I do not have the pro account because I am just getting into it. There can be an update video. Let us see here. We got, it goes straight from pro to elite, which my guess would be the MVP. So they're skipping. They got like an in between, and then it goes 20,000, which this would be 25,000, and then 30,000. So this would be in between those. And looking at this, I am going to give the edge to TCG Automate. I think it is more bang for your buck, a lot more card. Like, they might not have all of the cards and stuff put in since they're newer, but it does go pretty quick, I think. So 30,000 compared to the 25,000 for the $200, and they're both, I would say, $200 because you're going to round that up. So that is the prices, and we can do a little bit more of a breakdown with how well the AI works and how it creates a listing. And I am back again. I do want to add a side note. I was talking about the yearly. It is 100%. If you can scale your business to that point, TCG Automate is going to take it due to the fact that it becomes $185 a month, but you have to pay $2,200 annually upfront cost. And it has Roka listings. So I'm pretty sure it allows you to post on TCG Player. Not 100% sure on that. I will reach out to Gem TCG, who is also a YouTuber. He strictly does TCG Player and eBay sales that I know of from what I've seen of his videos. But I do believe that I'm going to give this one to TCG Automate for the better price. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start the batch off with Pokemon. So I do not have a thing set up, but my guess is you could do Pokemon, the date. This batch will basically, every card will be the SKU, would be your batch, and it would go PO 9051, 9052, 9053. So you can pull your orders doing the chaos method. So when the card sells, you'll actually be able to see which one it was. That is a very positive aspect. What I'm going to do is you can set up store categories on eBay. If you're new to this, that is just something you can do. That's something I'm working on. Haven't done it yet. The price multiplier, this I would recommend for when you are selling a little bit more expensive cards. And basically what you would do is, as you can see, it says 1.2 is for 20%. That means you are going to post it 20% over market, which the market value, I believe, when they pull it, is from TCG Player. That's what it looked like to me, and we can double check that together. The buy it now price, it will post it at market if it is higher than your base. My base is $1.99 for Magic. I normally do not sell cards less than $1.99 anyways. I'm also testing something else out We are going to run 100 cards front scan only to see if it can find them. The biggest thing is I don't have that many scans left. I am going to be upgrading this one because I do want to test it out some more. The biggest thing here is now you hit your near mint. You can choose your condition of your cards, the card game. So these are all the things that you can scan on here, which is cool because you cannot do all of these on Card Dealer Pro. I do not believe you can do Star Wars and like all of this, which that is fantastic. I do like that. That gives another point to automate, I think. Um, the card type, this is if you already have it kind of pre-sorted, you can do by it will help the AI figure it out better. The finish will also help your AI figure it out. So hollows, reverse hollow. It will make that easier for everybody to understand. Right now I have it set to normal and all card types because I don't know what's in here. I just grabbed 100 cards and shuffled them together. So down here, I have not tested out the phone images. And I think it's literally just taking a picture with your phone and then you just drag it in there. But what I'm going to do is drag over 100 here, and you see how quickly those popped up? Now, this is going to be 100% based on your internet speed. And it says upload 500. So you can do 500 cards at a time or 250 front and back at a time, which I would recommend doing front and back so people who are buying your cards can see the quality. Right now, my settings for my scanner are set to foil, so these cards are going to look a little bit brighter than they normally do. Kits, because in here you can combine your duplicates on TCG Automate, and I know if you pay a higher subscription, it will scan your eBay listings and will combine the duplicates as well. All right, it says batch has been created. So now we can see what it thinks I have compared to what I do have. That is correct. So we got one incorrect. And how you fix it is you just type and then you kind of have to know, I think it's in alphabetical order on the side. Paradox Rift, normal. There you go. And now it updates it on both sides. Now the other cool thing is in here you can actually click check eBay sold. These are all, it's showing you reverses, which a lot of people buy reverse hollows if you did not know that. The other thing I would recommend doing is basically clicking on check eBay. That will bring it up here where you can actually click on sold and look. Hey, look, this one on August 17th sold for 99 cents. Your normal commons and uncommons are probably not, but people do like to buy the reverses. This is just so we can test it out. So we had one wrong. Okay, so we had 31 incorrect cards out of 100. Okay, so 31 out of 100 is really not that bad. I wish it was a little bit better. But here's the next thing. We are going to combine the duplicates. I mean, the best thing to do is go through it, fix everything before you do this. But, so we're going to combine duplicates. Now what this did is it will actually create a listing now with 2 and whatever how many ever cards it has combined that were the same. All right, so now we're in Card Dealer Pro. So it's a little bit different here. What you're going to do, create your batch name, say what it is. Let's say Pokemon. I'm going to keep my templates that I've already created the same just because, but I'm going to say Pokemon 95. That will be my batch. So here you can add your purchase date, your sale price, which I think that's just a floor price again. So we'll do that. We'll purchase, let's say we paid half a cent per card. And then they have the cabinet, shelf, box, row section. So this is for you on how you're going to store your cards. I do like TCG Automate's way a little bit better with the chaos method. It is very easy to do, but I know I also sell on TCG Player. So when I sell my cards, they are in alphabet by set. All right, so here, this is where you add your cards. You can either search your cards one at a time, upload from your phone, which I'm not a big fan of, the cert numbers, which is something I will show you guys, and then the magic scan. The magic scan, you can do front and back. We're going to do front only, and I'm going to drag those in again. It is, this one does take a little bit longer, but I think the reason why is because how we sat there and waited for the other one. This one will probably pop up right away. Look at that. So it did fill it in at $1.99, which is awesome. It tells you the card number and everything. So here you can hit this. It shows you what it sold for in TCG Player. It sold for 2 cents. I can hit eBay sales. It will show you the reverse. Sold for $1.16. I do like that when you hit this, it already puts it in there so you see the sales so you don't have to click on it. The second thing, it will show you cards that are listed. Most of them are all going to be reverse, just because. I'm going to say it found less. But that being said, you still can't combine it, which sucks. You can customize your eBay title and everything like that. Here, let's just hit this one ready to list, just so I can show you. So we're going to click on this little duck here. Okay, so we're going to hit ready to list. We're going to click on this little duck. Make sure it is here. We are going to change this to magic, even though it's not magic. And we're going to do save and publish. We're going to send it to eBay. It may or may not work due to the fact that it is not magic. And I will tell you, magic will be a lot. It won't find the cards as well. So many cards look the same. They reuse the printing a lot. What we're going to do then is go back to TCG Automate, and I'm going to delete basically every single thing except for one of them. Here we are. We're going to hit download. And this has created a CSV file. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to eBay. You're going to upload template, choose file, do the one you just did, And my guess, it will do it almost instantly. This one might cancel. It did complete it. So I will end up getting rid of this here, but we're going to go to active and we're going to search by the SKU PO 905. Okay, that was very, very fast on how that went. It already posted as buy it now at your base price or whatever price it's set at. I'm going to give this to... Oh, it didn't. And now it does look like the other one showed up. Ooh. Okay, it shows envelope. View listing. So it does show the ducklet. All right. We are back. They both did show up eventually. The ducklet took a little bit longer than the cape. I want to say the ease of posting is going to go towards TCG Automate. It is, I wouldn't say the superior product. I think the AI is just a little bit ahead of on Card Dealer Pro, just a tad bit. And there's always going to be changes to this. And there's always different variables, such as how your photos are taken and things like that. Mine was just a photocopy and they were a little bit lighter than normal, so that could have added some problems. The amount of the kinds of cards you can do is going to go to TCG Automate, which I would say I haven't tested them all out, so I don't know how well they work. But your whole entire goal is to not have to change all of the information and make listing seamless or almost seamless. And I would say so far, TCG Automate does that. I think it does it better. And that is fantastic. We're going to do a quick little test to show you how the cert numbers work. You can choose a whole bunch of different kinds. I typed in the cert. I'm going to search it. It brings it up, and it does just add it straight to the batch. Let me show you down here. Basically, it takes the picture directly from PSA. I cannot test it on TCG Player Automate because I do not have that. That can be a completely separate video. I just wanted to show how easy it is right now on Card Dealer Pro. If you made it this far, great. Thank you so much for actually watching. It means a lot. There's a lot of information in here. But the biggest thing is, I would have to say TCG Automate is the winner of this head-to-head, unless it's about the cert. I didn't test the cert on the other one because I couldn't. I will make a separate video putting those head-to-head with each other, but this was fantastic. And again, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button right now. Like it, do everything. I want you guys to understand that I am trying to give you guys the best quality stuff that I can. But that being said, have a fantastic day. Reinvest in yourself, reinvest in your business, and keep going the best you can. Peace. Have a good one.